how does the Commanders' Terry McLaurin extension affect 49ers, affect, the 49ers if they do extend Deebo Samuel, which they probably will, but how does it affect that deal?
Well, a couple things. One, he didn't go to minicamp. He got his deal before Debo. He must be so mad. Debo's like, oh my God. Like, I was trying to be the good guy. Went to minicamp. Still, Terry McLaurin got it before me. To me, like, I don't understand. It seemed like in the past, before John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan were here, when Trent Baalke was here, he liked to extend people early. I remember this. He did it with Vance McDonald. I thought his idea was extend them before they hit the market. He did it with Anthony Davis too. Extend them early because the longer you wait, the more the price goes up. Had the Niners extended Deebo first thing this offseason, they could have extended him before Christian Kirk got signed. They could have extended him before A.J. Brown got signed. Terry McLaurin got signed.
Yep.
Now, the signing bonus goes up. The guaranteed money goes up. And Deebo has more and more of like an argument to be like, well, this is the price. And this is what I'm worth a little bit more. And it seems like you just cost yourselves money. So it seems like it just further cements what the floor of the negotiations for the Niners and Deebo.
Yep. Now, I'll be honest. I don't think the Terry McLaurin extension affects Deebo Samuel and his extension at all, because Terry McLaurin's getting paid 3 years, $71 million, right? And there's no way in hell Deebo wants 3 years, $71 million, right?
Well, now, I was thinking about it. Hold on. He's 26. I mean, you could have a 3-year, 4-year, 5-year extension. Maybe he wants to hit the market again before he's 30. Something to think about. Because with Terry, like, it's a 3-year extension, but he gets the same amount of guaranteed money and signing bonus as AJ Brown. He just gets to hit the market again earlier. I mean, maybe that appeals to Deebo, or maybe Deebo wants long-term security, which to me doesn't exist in the NFL unless it's fully guaranteed.
I personally think the extensions for AJ Brown and those guys, AJ Brown obviously got his $100 million extension. Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams. I think those extensions. Sorry if everybody hears the gardener in the backyard. Well, the gardener's here. If anybody can hear the gardener in the background. But I personally think the AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, Tyreek extensions affect Deebo Samuel more than the Terry McLaurin's extension, because those guys are getting $100 million plus. Their guarantees are going up. So that's what doesn't make sense to me. When the Niners keep waiting and waiting and waiting, I'm like, guys are getting paid. Receivers are getting paid. So the more the price is going up and up and up and up and up and up. So why wait, right? Why do you keep waiting? If the Niners signed Deebo when he wanted that trade extension, when he wanted to be traded, if the Niners signed him back then or before that after the season, you'd have probably had to pay him less than AJ Brown would have gotten. Yeah. Or less than, Tyreek Hill would have gotten. But now, Deebo Samuel, you can be in negotiations and you could offer him the same thing as AJ Brown, a little bit more, but then Deebo could straight up be like, AJ Brown just plays receiver. Mm-hmm. I play running back and receiver. I'm used way more than AJ Brown ever has been. Or, I'm used way more than Devontae Adams has been. I do more than Devontae Adams, right? I'm a running back and a wide receiver. So I want to get paid double, or I want to get more guaranteed money, right? Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where the Niners fall, because they waited so long. Now, with the George Kittle extension and those other extensions that happened a couple of years ago, with George Kittle, it was different because outside of Travis Kelce, who was also in the market, there weren't that many tight ends getting paid. This year, there's already been like almost 4 or 5 receivers, if not more, big-time receivers that have gotten paydays. So now the Niners have to pay them way more. So I'm just saying, the longer the Niners wait, the bigger the price go up, the more guaranteed money that Deebo Samuel's going to want. It's just not good. Why not just make the smart decision and sign him either after the season, after the season started, or sign him before training camp or before OTAs? But instead, the Niners waited like they normally do, and the price just keeps going way up.